What up, family? Get a news Porter Mary and Dash Twin and Mary Lee. Today is Sinful Sunday in my city, Chicago. July 10th, 2022 is 7:01. I come from behind to get mine. That would be 17 if you take out the zero. I gave my true story to Oprah Winfrey, my child abuse rap, at the age of 17 in 1984. My remote for my air conditioning is 80. Take the zero off, you got 8. I became the originator of rap at the age of 8 in 1975. Today is also Mavis Staples' birthday. And you take the M off and put a D, you got Davis. Mavis and the Staples singers knew my foster mother and father, the Redmonds, Betty Jean Redmond, Leon Baker Redmond, Kimberly Redmond, myself, Mary Lee Davis, a foster child that went to stay with them at the age of 6 in 1973 because I was being abused, and I stood up for myself, and they say a caseworker came and got me and, took me to 1335 East 75th Street, 75th in Kenwood in my city, Chicago, no further than where I'm at right now, 6210 South Kenbark Avenue, Chicago, North 60637. Apartment 308, the one with the white door on the 3rd floor. Just in case you're trying to finish killing me. I got, at that foster home, the Redmonds, I got violated by 5 guys. They came out with 5-guy restaurants. They still up and running, making a mockery out of me and boatloads of money off of my crisis. While I was with my foster mother, the Redmonds, I ended up going to Mississippi, and it was Easter one time, and we drove from Chicago to Mississippi to visit some so-called relatives, supposed to be my cousins or whatever, and one of them a teenager, and I was a little girl at the time, maybe about 9 years old, and he was about 16 or 17. He violated me, because I was becoming accustomed to being violated. An older man that I believe was my foster father, Leon Baker Redmond, and whom I believe was a retired so-called police officer. You understand what I'm saying? His father, I believe, because they called him my godfather, was almost 100 years old. I was trying to learn how to play the piano, and he started feeling on my breast and put his tongue down my throat. And, by this time, the family, the Redmonds, had, was going to the car to go to the store. That's how quickly it happened. You understand what I'm saying? It seemed like as soon as he ran, they went out the door, he started, caressing my breast and putting his tongue down my throat. And I did not like that at all. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't like none of the other stuff. But a dirty old man, for sure, for sure. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it was disgusting. I jumped up and I say, I want to go to the store, but they should have known by the look on my face that something had happened. Real talk. They wanted me to be a predator like them. You know about all the child trafficking and stuff, so y'all not confused. And, me growing up in the 60s, May 25th, 1967, I've been violated since I was a baby. My DCF files proved that. You understand what I'm saying? I was malnutrition. I had lice, all kind of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And they was preparing, for the worst, because they realized when I went to stay with the Redmonds at the age of 6 in 1973 that I didn't know the difference between an apple and orange. And, I was badly mangled or whatever and stuff. In Alcoholics Anonymous, they say some of us have to be badly mangled for others to live. And I'm not trying to go through that process again, even though they have attacked me several times since. I posted my first ever YouTube video, Mary Mack versus the Fat Black Oprah Winfrey, and I know to be November the 7th of 2007. But of course, they can play with the numbers all day because when they own the information, they can bend it all they want. That's what John Mayer said. They was preparing for Oprah once they realized, when I didn't know the difference between the apple and orange at the age of 6 in 1973. And then they start gradually, my foster mother, Betty Jean Redmond, trying to, make me look as good as my foster sister, Kimberly Redmond, whose birthday is July 15th. And she was a Cancer, just like Mavis Staples. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And she would lie about anything. I swear, every time she got a whooping, this how bad it was, I would get a whooping. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't think that shit was fair because she was lying her ass off. So one time, I lied on my foster sister, Kimberly Redmond, because I got tired of getting my ass whooped for her and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted her to know, look, start telling the truth. But I couldn't take it when she was getting her ass whooped, because ass whoopings back then left webs on your arms and bleed and shit. It was fucked up. It was child abuse and shit. And after about a minute, I started crying and shit, talking about she didn't do what I did, So I'm honest Abe of the family, I guess, and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I used to listen to music and stuff. My foster mother, Betty Jean Redmond, introduced me to a bunch of albums, records. That's what they used to call them back in the day. And, I'll listen to, a lot of, songs, but I gravitated towards the staple singers and shit, Mavis Staples, because the spirit don't lie, evidently, right? You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. Today being her birthday. Now, she knows what time it is. She knows I'm telling the truth, but of course, she a Cancer. She'll lie to the death probably. You understand what I'm saying? Unfortunate for her. Let me speed it up and stuff. I used to listen to songs, switch the, the words around and stuff to fit emotions and what I was going through and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. And that's how I became the originator of rap. I write rhymes, stories. You understand what I'm saying? So my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors plus one song, was basically one long rap. You understand what I'm saying? Or, different stories, or rap stories, I would like to call. You understand? Real talk. So, when I write for the people who like reading books. But a gift is from God and surprise to kill you. Now, I'm listening to Shirley Caesar yesterday. She came out, her and this gospel guy, came out with a song called, I Know the Truth. And Shirley Caesar was about almost 80 years old, and she was rapping like Lil' Kim and stuff. And then she talking about that they call her the mother of rap, when I'm the originator of rap. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I'm telling you the truth. This is how they take your stuff, set you up, and leave you for dead. Now when they heard my rap child abuse, when I gave it to Oprah Winfrey in 1984 at the age of 17, and then they came out with The Color Purple in 1985, my youngest niece, Deion Nelson, you understand what I'm saying, aka Dee Dee, I read it to her first, and she kind of laughed because evidently she knew how the game was played, and I didn't, because I was slow from all them ass whoopings and trauma I had went through, and it's just me, myself, and I, my higher power. Okay, let's hurry this up. Color Purple came out. I went on about my life and stuff, trying to figure stuff out. They continued to use me up and stuff. Oprah kept getting bigger and bigger, and I can't make this up, but she lost weight in 1988, right? And guess how many pounds did she lose on her Oprah show? 67 pounds. You remember she pulled out that wagon, you understand what I'm saying? And she was 212 pounds and she lost 67 pounds. You do the math. And, I was born, May 25th, 1967. It's all symbolism, but I'm living my life not thinking, understand what I'm saying, that she gonna try to kill me at the end. But in The Color Purple, what they say, your dead body be just what we need. So I got all this shit I'm trying to get through this video before I run out of time. So let me try to hurry this up. I gave her my truth in 1995. You understand what I'm saying? To the sound of music. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and I thought she was the pinnacle. You understand what I'm saying? To my life. I thought she was it. And then I had to pray, of course, and get my senses back and realize, look, it's all about me. You know what I'm saying? And my higher power. The rest of them, they just on their own from now on. So now that you know what's going on. And then I posted my first ever YouTube video in 2007. And then, I got railroaded in 2008, May 31st. And, for so-called disarm the police officer, something I did not do. And I've been catching hell ever since. I got poisoned in 2016, and it gave me cancer. I didn't know if it was AIDS at first, but then I figured it was cancer because, I lost my hair. As soon as my hair started growing before I got railroaded, you know what I'm saying? That's when I called hell and shit. You understand? They didn't want me to be a girly girl because the lesbians get with people that look like me as a man or whatever and stuff. And then they get together with their best friend and probably get with their boyfriends, and then, you know, people like me is left wearing a dress, you understand what I'm saying, with Timberland boots and shit, looking crazy as fuck and shit, you understand what I'm saying? So, you know how I do, I flip the book and stuff to see what land on. This is 194 and 195. So Mavis, you out the picture. They go 195. Let's get a close up. Close up. 194. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. You understand what I'm saying? So they heard my voice, and of course they all was in on it together, and you know, Mississippi and all that. I got this book yesterday, Blind Faith. It was a white guy. He'll tell you I ain't lying. I just pulled it and kept stepping. And then I told Oprah, you know, hell is real. I did 4 videos I'll put in the description of this about Oprah, but I've been had this book right here. You understand what I'm saying? So I could have used this one. So let's see what page this is on. This is on page 92 and 93. My ex-girlfriend, look at this, Japanese boxes or whatever. But anyway, my ex-girlfriend, Wanda Joy Jacobs, said she met Oprah Winfrey. She went to the show or whatever and shit. She was born, I met her in 93. You understand what I'm saying? It's going out to her too. This is a Reader Digest one. Here go. Let's see, here go. This is page 20 and 21. This is 34, touchdown. You know, if we talking goddamn football and Walter Payton, you know, all that, you know, them body goddamn organs. Now I got this Hunger Game tribute guy, and I flipped it earlier. You got to take my word to District 1. I got railroaded May 8th. 2016, and they took me to District 1. They had me slipping on the floor, the police station floor. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. This on page 25 also. You don't have no number, but it is. And he had me sleeping on the 1st District floor for Mother's Day. And as you can see, the height is 57. Coming from behind is 75. I'm the originator of rap music. Tupac said, imagine him rolling a double R. You understand what I'm saying? This Oprah book right here, this came out in 89, June 3rd through 9. It's the old TV guy, her private life. This I put Department of Corrections, Sweet 16, smoking like a motherfucker, broke stove, a lot of symbolisms and stuff. I flipped to this page, 150 and 151, Thirsty Thursday. A lot of motherfuckers like to drink. I used to smoke Pall Malls. They were 65 cents a pack when I stayed with the Redmonds. Flip the page, one page, and you got Oprah, of course. You understand what I'm saying? The star talks about the friends and she treasures having babies and the man she loved. There go Gail. There's Oprah looking all confused, and look how confused she looked right there with Quincy Jones and shit. And then this on page 2 and 3, and then you see the pink right here. Girly girl, she said, I think Stepman is the one, but why is it in pink and shit? Maybe I'm the one. You ever thought about that? I'm the one that saved you. That's on page 4 or 5. When I come back, like, you know, Jordan wearing the 4-5, that's Maya Angelou. This on page 6, and he goes smoking 7. I don't drink, drugs, smoke, or fornicate. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking so. And for the bike, just to keep it real, I collected all these business cards to try to help people. This is a bunch of tax receipts. I done bought stuff for the last 5 years since I've been here. This say, the greatest gift of all is family. I ain't got none. This basketball is significant. These shoes are significant. You know what I'm saying? If we gang banging, nigga, and it's love and basketball, I just kept it real. Now, this is a fresh book that I bought from the flea market of Oprah. And I'm opening it up and in front of your face and stuff to let you know I ain't cheating. You understand what I'm saying? Because niggas don't believe fat meat is greasy, evidently. Okay, here go. Here you go. I got to hurry up. This on page 104, take the 0 out, that's 14, and 105. Real fucking talk. Use your life awards. You understand what I'm saying? Real fucking talk. And look at this person holding the book in their hand. Where my book at is the question. Here go the Bible. Hold on. This is on page 716 and 717. When I come back from high on mine, it's page 43 and chapter 43 and 44. Jeremiah. And let me get this hold on. Let me break this crown. Hold on. Okay. This is the 5 and the 14. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They try to take 19 years of sobriety from me in 2016. Nothing happens in this world by mistake. I never fucking lose. And with that, it's going to news, man. That's from Mary Lee. Get the game up. Peace.